Techivation have released version 2 of their excellent M Clarity plugin. Could this be the easiest way to correct muddy mixes? Watch to find out. But first, please like, subscribe, and share, and watch to the end. It really helps the channel. And use my affiliate link on screen to purchase M Clarity 2. And let me know in the comments below what you think. So I'm trying something new. This is my first sponsored video. And that sponsor is Techivation themselves, the creators of M Clarity 2. But rest assured, I told them what I'm telling you right now. I'll be fair and honest in this review, as always. I'll never recommend a plugin that I don't love. Plus, I previously reviewed and loved M Clarity version 1. Watch that in the link above or below. So I was probably going to review this anyway, but I'll be clear about anything I don't like or that I think can be improved. And I'll compare it to other popular resonance suppressors, as always. Let's hear what M Clarity 2 can do on some mixes. For example, here's a mix that I spent a long time on, and I thought it was close. But the next day it sounded quite a bit muddy. You know how that goes. Let's see what M Clarity can do. Okay, so for me, the vocal really jumps out to the front, and all the clashing between the pads and the lower mid instruments cleared up, and I can hear the high guitar parts now. Here are some other examples. Oh, that's so much clearer. And I did this with a single click and a couple of turns. I'll show you how. Here's all you have to do to get M Clarity 2 working on your mix. Just hit the Mix Assistant button, and M Clarity will run its neural network, learn your mix, and suggest the optimal settings to fix your mix. So this already sounds a bit better. But I find the Mix Assistant is usually a little too conservative. Here's where you can use the other settings to get more of the good stuff on your mix. We can go ahead and use the big suppression dial to increase the overall processing. I like it pretty high. Let's A-B. I like that a lot. Sounds way better. The boxy low mids are nice and cleaned up. I might as well end the video here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. But seriously, folks, there's a lot more to look at here. Another way we can change the processing is via the intensity dial. At lower settings, it makes M Clarity look for only finer spectral peaks, for less broad processing. At higher settings, it's affecting a much wider range of the spectrum, and will result in larger tonal changes. This is similar to sharpness in Soothe 2. Listen to the difference. You get a smoother sound at higher settings, so I like to raise this higher for most tasks. Next is focus, which basically adjusts how picky the plugin is about resonances. Lower settings will have a broader effect, whereas higher settings are only looking for the strongest, most pronounced resonances. So at higher settings you don't hear it that much. At lower settings we hear more processing. Another great addition in the new version is that the slider over on the right here shows you exactly what frequencies are being affected and how wide or thin the processing is. So here's my formula for how to get the most out of M-Clarity 2. Load it up on your muddy track, run Mix Assistant, increase the overall suppression between 85 and 90%. Increase the intensity to about 75 to 80%. And lower the focus to around between 30 to 20%. And this really helps to smooth out and brighten up your tracks. I could go a little harder on this. Of course, always use your ears and adjust accordingly. I find this is what works for my mixes, specifically muddy ones. So there are some other cool features here. Say if you find the processing to be too intense, but you like the overall suppression, you can switch from hard to soft processing. In the new V2 version, soft processing has been further optimized to be even more transparent, which I have to say is surprising given how clean this plugin already sounded. Honestly, I haven't heard much in the way of special artifacts with M-Clarity that you hear in other kinds of plugins like this. But I digress. Let's compare soft mode. So yeah, I hear a little more of the low mid staying in with the soft mode on. But generally, I find the hard mode to be the most effective. Again, it's very clean. But this is nice to have. Another great feature is being able to limit where M-Clarity 2 is processing. This mix has mostly a low-mid mud problem, so it's a crucial feature to not run any spectral processing on the good parts of the song. And frequency limit allows us to do just that. You can manually slide the cutoff points, or enter exact numerical data, or even slide the restricted area around. Not sure if I ever need to do this, but it could come in handy to test different frequency bands. I just realized there's no way to undo or redo the changes I just made. Ah, okay. Undo Redo is hidden in the hamburger menu up top. I'm not crazy about this. We have a lot of room up here for a couple of Undo Redo arrows. Why make me dig into a menu? I hate unnecessary clicks, but I'm glad Undo Redo is on this. That's important. Before I forget, when you start making big manual adjustments and you find there's a level difference when you bypass, you can hit Auto over here, and this will correct for the level difference in processing. That's something that I really missed in my review of SpecCraft, and should be mandatory in all spectral correction plugins. Something else I found different about M-Clarity 2 is its attack and release settings. While most resonance suppressors favor generally fast attack and release, I noticed that Mix Assist often favors 0 for all these settings. And when I looked at the manual, sure enough, Techivation claimed that you can confidently set attack and release to 0 milliseconds, knowing that there is no distortion, and this will give you the most precise resonance suppression. So, I often leave attack and release untouched, but they're worth tweaking if you want more of the original transients to come through, or you want the effect to take a longer time to roll off. Again, I found M-Clarity 2 shockingly clean, even at 0 attack settings. Yeah, that's wild. This is almost full processing. And rounding out the features is, of course, stereo processing. You can run in stereo or mid-side mode, great for controlling complex stereo material, or you can manually shift the processing between left and right. So you may ask, what don't I like about M-Clarity 2? Well, first off, I'm not wild about how all Techivation plugins look the same. And one thing I missed in M-Clarity that I have in other plugins is the ability to really increase processing in specific areas. M-Clarity is incredible at quickly adding clarity and depth to muddy mixes, but I didn't find it as effective on bright material. I had a lot of control over how it affected low to mid-range frequencies, but if the mix was too bright, there wasn't much I could do about that. Whereas in Soothe 2, Waves Equator, or Speccraft, I can add an EQ node or a shelf and adjust the response curve, but you simply can't do that here. I'd say M-Clarity 2 is best suited for muddy or darker mixes, which is a common problem. In a crowded market, M-Clarity 2 stands out by providing a quick, simple, automatic, and transparent solution for resonance suppression. If you follow my steps and tweak the AI Mix Assistant settings, this will give you great results when you're struggling with cloudy, dull mixes or instruments. It's really like 30 seconds to a better mix or master. M-Clarity 2 will be the first thing I reach for when I have a dark, muddy, or boxy sounding mix. By effectively reducing the mud, M-Clarity leaves you with a brighter, wider sounding mix with minimal effort. For those who want more complex, granular control over every single detail of spectral correction, you'll probably want to keep one of the other big boys handy. But M-Clarity 2 is a strong recommend for me for musicians who don't want to waste time tweaking spectral plugins, or for experts who want a quick solution for boxy mixes. It's very effective. So go check M-Clarity 2 out and use my affiliate link in the QR code or in the description below to get it for the introductory price of only $45 for a limited time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I love hearing from you. Consider joining the channel and use my affiliate link to support my channel. Until next time, mix well.